akwaba biem orakwani
Mediaba mejoso
na February ho nyambo chen first February Adom 106.3 di djuma bi efe no chirewodo eye odo asase na ye hye ba bi awusi awodofo kwan ye fa so kra won ne kekan ya nei mugu sote eno na ye hwenti sema yen wonne odofo masase na etesen.
Oh, okay. So that time I'm a young man. Afina many ajuma for.
Okay.
Many ajuma will go link. Inti me call bank.
Okay.
So me na me accounts officer inti me this kind of call bank. Inti me do bank on me share lady no.
Okay.
Na me so na oye me taste.
Na oye juma bank wa na say.
There be no so babe deposit.
Okay.
Inti no me share no me taste because na me per mile or more corporate or dress corporate and because na me share
na nyina na because unya no say
me candy now.
Okay, what you say?
Ti me hu ye na ye say me share skirt bi na wa hye no na wa hye ne jacket osoro na say as I dress see na in fact me hye na nantu na no in fact watch me
okay
ti me hu am sky get with the kwan bia so
the nekeka
ese me che imagine kire no e to man am share that pem ni bisa so the me che no
then pem no na strategy
say you have to break the ice so shall be now in bakono onum ni da me re so na frame no
ada what say what kind of what's
on take cry na say I spirit no e work
okay
you know when as a man show the bisa no na say the man I did not to form na say me sapeki man sorry
okay that's a telenovela say you hear no TV so
ya so show ba na opesa on ne kasa say o break ice because onim baby I just put plan for so an bekasa so me che no ti utimi kura yes madam am ti ade we ma so me che no ti utima no dia na say bi kwan no na say na kasa we na education the my boys no so ti be me ya me ne ya na madam o me fe
okay
so who say fe ni there me shall be better so that but I can see some to me ama wabaye me ma
me wow
so wow o number and be changing number satana numbers nti say and the phone but changing numbers no no chebe be adwuma
okay
we also a secretary or company bi na sky yewe metata no say metata na na say fire it's a no more na pa
the worry no that's wonderful
in fact me ko abrochi me ko 6 months pepe
no so buy na una be fan no okay
na me tibiri na 6
wow
yeah what 3 boys 3 girls
wow
kai 7 baba ku free mu oba ko no free mu but she has been a wonderful woman to my life.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Utinkwa.
Me tidasi because in fact my idea boa. You been my partner so near. I think there's something wrong with you. What do
say your choices you be an person worry.
That is her. And I'm so bobra.
I didn't yeah.
I'm so bobra now no yesterday. Yes, now one open so near oh bemana who has no first of all ben also so let's can up open day ubuska day eso puska na ochiche mama no so the measure na man enjoy usika no na wo odokrama timi def timi dano nya what a measure
but that's a wonderful story it's your dress sasie and na ura kofia pelu am ye hunu ne dia sasie no wow strategies maybe say we listen to strategy said yeah na wo so ya tiremu o pem no nya so o pem akopira no
dabi
so I say odobo no
say I o setio wo share obi a o nipa no share ne da o nim ne da wo ka chene say bia o him manage ho no nye easy thing so let me say say o pe kwan bi in a nice way ebi anu ni can lift him and I'm more but you say gay chale because gay question ko full lift no so dem say no so ko jina osun timi nkasa na ojina na hwege na nim sa so dem say no
say obi ana wo vim say de wo no
say bibia so nya vim
Matias
so dem say no ti make career na boys ni be to mofo so wo bebe mu ware ni no o ma no na wu so and also obi our subconscious or subconscious determine 90% of your decisions into tembia no subconscious because say gay akopere de gay no ampria wa show go ni mase so crown bet show especially we do 14 years 15 16 now your boy sa teenage now we say expressions but we say we in subconscious chali guess in the best row ombra watna nipa sehwe so we na thoughts in about him eti utimi overcome sa thought na won fa won so ba no be ka chele so open no because ompel so da me cheno e ma dodo se na obeka chele so open because ompel e ma bebrebe we ko bubi se pe be CCS ni eti se we utimi akukudo na akose ne pa no waboa no enti hono ma o kan yo mo asem kura nye tententen
so
da me cheno
Matias here meda so rekofie pelo LPG Liberal Party of Ghana se uguso aye so me ha eno so me ha whatever that say na William ewa ha oye member MPP communication team Willie Odasha se obese kakra briefly share kakra mame usia no we ba ne say
Media na nwanwa
nwanwa eno ka say nye nwanwa no maka nwanwa
na media na waba ni grandmother eye enti obaye satan na motema na me so me ko me kru se me ko sama me enti oba ni grandmother eye na me say Sunday no after church na obesi anko baby oye mo ye ni grandmother ye no enya ho note enti o free ho akọ ni papa ho enti obesi ewo ye fie nenim na me ne me senior brother ejina honom enti all ban be 40 meters na me some brother say oni ma bayi wa yo ban obayana na mbra so nim no na me se me wa no sa na me nim no free babia I just told my brother say me wa no my brother say onim no me say me nim no but me wa no enti me brother no nti as into do na me friend no enti me friend no say man so de omo cha omo kakra and you know she's coming from she's coming from a good home so enti agwa say baby ohun say me jan no so e she down ko enim sa enti wa mami that attention na nka me hwehwe no but fortunately for me no oboni din Otuma say na mbisa so free no so free hase free manyakpongu no papa temu no fi to cancer happen na me say okay enti afi o mama your friend say ni number na say bibi amedu afi dey also that be eye oh ma priya on film biom and okoye to okoye na mka jembra say ma ko hwe no yo bia ma ko hwe no enti me ko ba bia na o mo ye yie no ame ho so free ba no na me ko bisa say abai we bi ba ha see your friend Mary but free ha say na buy enti wine ba no and o me chere me so asimasi ba and I say but o ma so man o ti o ba san ba na me say ndie me nko ba bia ani obeda ye na say me nko ba bia me ti and I just me am ko mam ho akonwa o kana bi na me che mo wa be 2-3 hours and I me say oba and any ladies be but no mo so ani ma bi di ba tem ho sa ni o mo ye bia o mo ye wie and I me my friend brem oba ya so ni me nkasa nti o go back and o call ye me say nya hwe and I'm coffee by 3 hours that na me samba me tata no me nya bre me tata no nti me buy na me hu say ni junior sister eti honum and I'm confident no me say we friends and no say because hu mo say ti me bisa no say ni big sister ni fortunately for me no ono mo abefa madam fo afa and then I'm in din komo nti okaje so media me nkofi ochena me mbe fie na me be hwehwe no wo papa fie me mba ho ono be receive me say ni sister so on hwe me a me da me forget me mbe sra ho no na me see you the next thing I'm call and the sister of fie you go catch so me say me join kura when fame and an sister now by the family cottonancy and I'm in a din coma and I end there and me call you no because you know na sister ba me ho fee no se me mra and I'm calling
sister then just what dear to crowd
just say me so start no you go fire no because I'm fire
can fa
and the sister me call after the sister name go din come na why introducing the junior brother and so e dey kan that for the na or no cry ya born no egu
and I just say onye busuafo ni nyina
fire damfo after the kokos here ya nye no na after the just say family brothers ni sisters ni na there abegimi atom ti me call cry me call no problem call ni anu mo ho after the omo kasagu na so man after the
fire
obi ekwan
and you be ekwan ma me
and I mean now 4
that's wonderful
back film but I got 3 it's solid girl back kura university
money adwuma hey yet stories yet stories my idea and oda sase nyame adom ochina February yemu no e adom FM e che wodo program idea ba enti Rich dey say obe share Rich so be share kakra
I say a month of love and it's a multimedia. So much more on fast in media engagements or that's actually there. One of the best I said, yes, I video don't be.
No. It's Kofi said the story. Unfortunately, now we have unfortunately now. Kofi there no. Just say it's my NTO there, Rich. It's my main Rich, a former deputy YEA CEO and also NDC communications team member. Near the neighborhood continue my show does sase wodofo usia no way hu ni way den
me do for mo doso
special one no ba ko na
me ta sia sia mo sa me ya be sia one day na ya sia ne sa na ya start think again
ya me
ko fa kwalo be just so me ha nti wo so only one side o nya won fa so nti so mu die be so wa so obi die mo abue kwan ama no ana kwan so ro kwan no ma o ti be for the buy and so obi aso de ha de ya so
na kwalo de nsia
so kwalo de so e peni o sa ti o madina nyina no o pe na be sin de nti agende nti na sa tem go be party or something before we came to LPG IPP no sa ti IPP time no I think one thing about Commander about Kofi Akpaloo about his political stand, even though I don't buy any idea on time pay my myself. And it's he's the first person as a political party that did online registration through internet. I don't know where I remember that in this country. And yes, and that thing I think about around 2000s.
In fact, so much Debbie it's your dash here usia no wen wife
that as some person you see that's one thing I say my relationship is very personal. You have a drink on the 4-hour economy. I know here. Economy ye not 24-hour economy ni juma. No man penny John Dramani Mahama the structure they put in place. That's what don't you be.
Do be so chem say na uni do.
Oh na me na do. Sure, mama kasa jo me aba.
Rich.
Mama kasa me.
Unigre on.
Mama kasa.
Obi so asem.
Me ntimi ba ko mama da ware.
Ento ware.
Me nya ware.
E na wuni obi anso.
Oh, asa na go tie.
Dabi do me be say e na wuni
CEO so no do.
Wo de nya wotre. E na wuni obi anso sa.
No, see let me correct. I was the director of National Youth Employment Program in charge of Agric.
Okay.
But I see those days one was the Shadow was also ranked like that side, and you know, as on. And he, who person called on us and dear, go for Mutim in the doors. And then pass him.
Oh, market room.
Say, what kind of today?
Go on, does it does. Sometimes you have to
oh, Rich, I am at was here and Cassa.
Oh,
phone confess
me bano
there's no okoka story be ka say David enya me asem na okay o say dey aye no
NDC for me baba NDC for me baba obetina I was say the economy no say dey ko timi but what way I come we are saying in the more guest bed for my phone to me can get over
committee
me ba multimedia and no on the double joy prime me ba multimedia and me just my best CJ I know my junior is what the name we find saying oh me finish
Sijana
no this girl or
Joy Prime Asiedua
and people look to me say who another Asiedua
but careful it's okay but what's here
no agenda
there's no agenda
but the agenda no say me just say nentia multimedia I was not part of the management do because of the month of love because of the month of Mampeni John Dramani mama do ye juma no and I say you so that's
you but why
can be or that's say there can be anything
you're rich yeah that's
it can be voted for NDC
just say do asase it's baby me see me kunu baby ora ko fia police na yere baby release na yere
oh say me ba me say me what me say
oh dey you just na yen ko ye ne yen ko moti
trouble action
me se be yeah me that's eti me mpanyufo abenyomu di nkomo leader Edma LPG ora Kofi Akpalo na Richard
and flag bearer
founder and leader Edma LPG ono anu to Frank Adiama LPG Kofi Akpalo ha sanso na Richard edino bo Manuribe former deputy
I was a director
former director Edma EA and NDC communications team member sanso and William Sangmo or no member
MPP former parliamentary aspirant too
Nkwanta South.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And William Sangman member MPP communications team no 18 community yes sasie IPAC na meshasie wo Richard Honum. The entity say enkrata mo dia babonten. Mo si na no Monday IPAC meeting political parties 10 and a baye na epaye 5 HSO muni EC adwen isi betumi assistant date na fi na 5 so chese da bi eti me pese me hunu sa 5 political parties no o won offer da betumi mayen political parties be na enemo ekọ benkrum da bi se mo na mo de bo communicate aba
yes so mamincha na cha watie for ne wa hwefo na mamincha the whole multimedia na Adom FM so na menchia me nuanom me nua Penny Kofi Akpalo na me nua so I think that today na first I menchia o me nua nsia no da
really well oh okay
I think maybe it's possible now Kofi Akpalo so me person be na some before me start no on the boys me hu omo biom the like of Jerry me say Jerry no or a spokesperson for another political party and me hu asore banso Nabila no nyina ubes na mo jana jawa na I mean ti o kan only Jerry very responsible so only baby away only Jerry na metra na isa senator Mampeni John Dramani Mahama the incoming president of the Republic of Ghana the former commander in chief of Ghana Armed Forces John Dramani Mahama was saying to say ohun ofe na yen
me be chop me bad dom high e mani nyom mo yese mo sheda na mo yese election na se de
but just solution on here
oh David
me chop petition
na odin crowd am say me can tell say the media freedom na submerge no we also a media practitioner as well and unya butre na me gidi say
media hwenie
me gidi say
do Joy Prime
me gidi say o ma men kama sem na wo ba studio na flag bearer pa ni wo ba studio so
flag bearer
hey before mo chop me say ma really Richard Kofi mesem
half of the former president me just say we admire her she's a hard working
mama say na ni jini ho
no akasa
me say me he na chi to the more do dia Kofi no say mama
Kofi ja
hey mo kan say no pay you
me chat the good people of Nkwanta constituency
okay
now as someone walk about IPAC in there me you say me sure say even though I was not in the meeting Kofi Akpalo dey mention that we are IPAC no na for pa na adokwe ntini there because me say onim na koso onyana you see only about the major problem of this issue ne say I say NDC as a political party no yenim say constitutional no, by law are established by the Republic of Ghana no. HRC government of Ghana say you can go in for elections, presidential elections prior to 90 days to the exit. I think the tenure of office, and that one the constitution allow say first a particular day. A constitution. You start your deliberation on it, even in Parliament. You start your processing on it before the NDC free power. Now we are not against the elections in November. That's why I say on the right. And I say against election in November. Near can say, baby, you elections now how many months are you elections? And can I say, young town, young home combo. From day one, and Kajen Mensa, I was say, obey Jumama MPP for Bay Commissioner. I'm saying that on authority because of one thing. And yes, I'm being said, may undermine the credibility. Because the MPP said, Mensa MPP. Because Omobe is a lot of say, no more electoral commission. And it's somehow appointed by the President of the Republic of Ghana, appointed as a electoral commissioner. So, what that intention was his deputies now mobile. Or what that intention, say, Uncle Obey moved the election into November. And can say started this deliberation long ago. What they say, they started for processing into place. But it's been 4 years, 8 years in government. 1 year any electoral processing to that. No, but just that after that we have now and there from China we have almost 10 months to go. No less than 10 months to go to the polls. After the new electoral reforms about the NDC after 2020 elections, you submit electoral reforms at the electoral commission and say, "Yen share one end diwa bobu, nen share one end deliberate, nen share say be ye na progressively no obiat me anya this." So the NDC MPP when say yes okay the opaque time of the ballot board during the rolling time. MPP by almost no verification, no vote. Almost colored one. Is it the process start a year 2 before the major elections? But in Yemen say no. That's when they say we are against it. Number 2, there's another point there. Mimi raise as my concern. Okay. Germans say, you be too bad. Yeah, no. I think the first Monday, it's not a day to a day. We are choosing a day. The first Monday of November that we can go to the post, and we should make that particular day a holiday. No problem. I don't have any problem with that. But the question I'm also asking is, was it a way to prepare against in case of any eventuality of by-elections? Number 1. And besides, for transition, super idea. Now, say, and then you call election, then first Monday in November, now you call 2 about every. Now you call runoff. The runoff day now is prepared. Is it also going to be a public holiday? That's the question I'm asking James. Have you also looked at that? And they said there are a lot of reforms. I said all the political parties, civil societies, chiefs, and people who are concerned, our partners are concerned in elections. No, they are proper planning. They are the plans not to be ahead of after 2024 elections. That is our argument. Okay. The argument is that after 2024 elections, now young share progressively we should be able to do that. We are not just against election and I park in the end is by the grace of God and the advice and penifoni we have decided to return to IPAC. Okay. To make and sure Monday, no, Dr. Bosman Asari said almost 60% of political parties by F4 is to say on changing this year. And this is so communicate nature say 50-50. And no I person say yeah mama Janet Nabla PNC General Secretary no meeting him was say political parties best 6 and na a siege na so many isi adwen and na 9 so many isi into no mo 5 no mo fa free. You see this argument of other 6 or 5 or 10 that being balloted about electoral inter-party listen I don't see that to be even a major debate for us to be looking at. But say majority the majority of the matter is young NDC a major opposition political party like NDC young IPAC no quite was our idea I had the buyer. You better make actually say at the time now the IPAC they did the balloting. I think so. I was not in the listen, but for what the briefing war had said, 5 of the political parties say yes. Almost percent omuni easy, including LPG. Almost percent omuni easy. And now by the elections, they are moving into December 7th. But 5 other political parties I say no. We agree, say.
What are those political parties are agree with the NDC on this? No,
those political parties that did not agree with the NDC, they agree with the idea say we must do proper into respecting before your elections.
Understood.
Yes, so, I can't give you the names as it stands now, but I'm telling you for what I know,
okay.
as a party communicator or party person, no, meaning categorically, say 5 of the political parties supported the idea. Say,
okay.
Now, progressively, but see,
that is the briefing now.
Yes, the reality is the NDC is not just a political party to look at. Come in 2020 election, the NDC got over 6 million votes. So about 6 million Ghanaians are following the NDC as it stands now. Also, a membership drive crying about 9 million of them are card-bearing members of the NDC. Which I want to tell you categorically, the NDC have the majority of the electorate in this country. So if there's a concern, there's a concern of electoral reforms. It will come here. There are issues that we didn't put in place in our security system in the electoral process. What happened? You remember Iraq? You remember those guys who had died in the cold blood? So elections bar, say you share. Now process into we shouldn't rush.
But based on their work, does it mean that the fact that NDC kita the numbers and work Cadbury membership based 9 million? It is a Mako IPAC na 8 political parties say yes, they should consider the Waboso in us say fire this NDC demum. I don't know what
when in politics, say if you are considering elections or political decisions. You consider the strength of the political party as well. It's very important.
Since when I'm realizing this,
you consider media houses in Ghana. You can do away with multimedia. There are some media houses who but there are media houses in Ghana. I'm not going to use the word mushroom, but you see, but the political party, the strength of the party, the voices of the masses that follow the political party is what you must listen. So, you see, apart from 1992 elections, I was in 1992. Yet to Abani on November. We voted in November, but we made sure that we put in proper structures. But we decided to say, and parliamentary, they're different. And the presidents are different. That is why we came together to make sure that the presidential and parliamentary elections became one. That is why I am moving into that December. Because in the parliamentary elections, the landmark is only 30 days to elections. But the presidential is 90 days. Those are the differences and our labs are all. So there will be and I also ask her, would there be any amendment in the law in parliament to cover the parliamentary aspect of it? So there are so many reforms I say as people are. Yes, and so gentlemen say electoral commission Afarijan up MP before the electoral reforms by the normal the 2 place. Independent electoral commissioner Charlotte say reforms. So no verification, no vote and those things. Yet now even on no crown about also for a person changing new register. We even though we disagree, but we make sure say there are so many features now also a person, we've put things in place. That is why we're arguing on it. And 2020 election is not just a joke. And Tonya Butre and yet Wapayo and yes, or person William and then a person Dibonibia. Why the rush? That's the question.
May I say? Now in 2015, now once we propose even though Sanya were election in 2016, even within the 2016, NASA discussion, so now agenda be what
we were not proposing that we should vote on that particular election year. We were proposing the future elections.
And for all these years, one reason.
So power MPP by very comfortable. Oh,
but the first we free power nature say, I did be a proposal who said in the best interest of my no.
2020, we went in for election. After 2020, we didn't have opportunity to go to IPA because on TA and to say on about a
reforms now was some of the common use in the neck and
that particular one was not there.
Okay.
But this reform, the discussion has been on the table for long.
Let's
complete the discussion.
We'll
make progress.
Orapalu, Someha, the Someha. Monday, no, were you at IPAC?
No, but my yes were there. Now, say me boys no.
Okay.
Me general secretary me director of elections and the choir.
It's a briefing by no the braille.
Oh, they discuss here no more kind of man was no more because I agree as a party. Say we don't have any problem. Say electoral commission because we in the November. because Omochiba November in Omutuni Abem Emma will be bia. Name the betimi aboa say ebeboa said that a beer election call run offer. One say Mremu no 21 days. Say Obesan call rerun. One say Obeka 2000 and the year 2000 ABC Emma ye call run off. 2008 Obeka ye call 3 times. Ye call first one. We na ye nya clear we na no. Ye call run off. E call run off no we no. Em say time. Ekekam Emma chire sakoye nti we transition period na just say yes ya should have proper transition.
Okay.
It created a whole lot of acrimony in this country. It to avoid that, I think that na NDC for Nankasano with that experience, they brought the idea say adetina yenye relations and by any mukakra na November. So yen IPP then we realized it was a good idea. It was a good decision. And so say almost the idea number easy following the same idea number. We don't see that time you support to in and then because you support. I mean, and we don't see why what problem it will create. Rather improve the one. Abana yetuno. I think say Ghanaians should have this understanding. Say yeah, to abanye yi nipa. Ama be do mine so no mo do mine no akoye nim. Enye entokwa. Enye emabo. Enye ni mo ma say enam sempa bebre no adwene wo mutrum ni say o yento ba ma wo mo no mo ba o mo ba be wi ska. Enti no omanya bre say chenchina say oba no be wi ska no. Enti no horman wo hwe enye o man no ye die no man nkoso because sometimes you marvel say I didn't any panel no work as a yen no. A china send Bakuna Timmy San Bay sim, no, I said, yes, I the chrono, no crown or can I send ye. So the mechano. Na, and the crowd I do baby, MPP near this, So Faggy Cronas again, NDC now MPP near, and no crowd issue. Look of a boy, now boy near NPP now NDC near a son. Me just say, what I'm saying, I say, yet the politics in yes, as what time. We are not sharing ideas. What they share many back to Susiampa say, yet they are banned back from December, near the ban November. A member because will be Abamwana. Will be a bit maybe Abatu. So, and the court January so far. Me who and no quiet Bubina say, it a court January into Ukuya Batum. Nemu yes, she say, ye to na we see, no we see ya. A dear Baina.
Okay.
So it means you see no diabano. Idea if he say beboa mine, why don't we accept it and then move on with it? Ebia your marana ya no parliament, and there be a constitution which say you to sign a more to sign a more to sign a more empty ebia where's animal way in area san what to me ya. MPP and this parliament. So much to say at the end beboa ya. Me hu de enti omuntimi nye emra no ema ne empase ema ensisa de no emra no ukaso obeya yesi bia we man mature 21 days na mature no ya na me share cram ntase je say ye de papa na koto na da ho no ma nye se bia ye bobo hu de bia o ida koto keke
sa ne mra ne hyehyɛ ne tie
enti no to say before your problem aniti na ma ya catchiri no because e be a contract be okra say dey kwan and as see hospital yes say oh we there procurement now we no this all pass 45 days now we are 20 days now we are let's say we are be o e be da hono mo sa na time
it depended there we seeking any reform so kwa na say bibi kwa
yetime che kromfo sankofo ya nanu ko bu Bejo Mahama Yomukuni, Shamredo do idea cancer 7 years. I said, we had 7 years. What I say, we waste time on everything. That is why we are behind time as a people. Because about 2 years between me about me coming Kaba November. November never ban ba first Monday. of November. Why? About first Monday of November now. Ebema yetimia a productivity na akosro. Because about to no koshe ukuada ana ebenada ana ya wada. I said the whole week. Bibia. And they say na holiday na kusi brada ana kusi ukuada na kusi ya wada. Meme hu nyanse wo say my holiday no. I said about Monday. And I said Friday. Now when a long weekend, it promotes local tourism, domestic tourism. So it means memum de meme fi say MPP ni NDC for me is go for me. So me atenase one sober a year. Ne nyina ya fade be bo man no. So okay, ye the bad November. Ne the Monday obi ko to about tamale, obi ko to about zabuzugu. Or free hanum or free cry no okwa o simu Friday a okokodu a be wagina home Monday no pa akoto na ba we afa ne car aban back to Accra baba in adwuma na de aban ko she Tuesday na se nipa be say 7 December na 7 December na ko si Wednesday a na 7 November na ko si e bia Tuesday a na mba ko no kwa Monday so kwa adwuma o adwuma wa adom hanum o so to aba wo zabzugu so bedroom Monday na be don kokoto abano.
Okay.
But what I say? So yin nyina yentina se na yen planning. So na me cheno. Me wo se bi mo ka se ye fan ko se 2028. Ye de ko 2028, 2032, 2036. We still have the same problem. And they there be na NDC for moving our parliament and when be bo amasa de na ye. Let's do it because we brought the proposal in 2015. But me say the airline na before na mona mode for be airline na dia ba na mo no ma pass mo hwem ba bia mfi say no na ma correct then we move on as a country.
Baby na Richard the free but say sometimes na ba no easy the decision bia we take here I was so consider the numbers are political party a ekasa no ekita eno ateki sa decision
me niaba mem se me ba na me tie woni o mane boama o mane boama said something. He said they support this in principle but what omo ekakra na say yen fan ko 2028
that's the whole thing
but what I say but e ko 2028 and but 2024 what is the difference
easy according to them no see easy benya ampo time media to ne nyoma ye se de be ya infrases bia emisi in November
me nua bai isi na ese ebusa wo mo se me pacho ni die kwan so mo betumi aye se de bia nko create problem bia emma obibia no don't jump into don't jump into it
back if me ntwa no dia wo bi se ye ahead of the assembly elections isi emma yen assurance say bibia wie duro ahobo nyina wie assembly election ebas you saw what happened it is that the assurance living our free easy one
yes we need to get as human beings as we are until you so obeyade no you will never see the problems to correct them abrabo ye boni nyina you have to attempt it we be so any so I say we classroom teacher ni akire wade we so kire wade ha we say I didn't what you say pa I didn't know say we can what you say name so one practice questions now one who attempt questions and we say hey senator be question we start here now we share problem ni na fi so na de no mantia de na see then you learn from it abrabo sanity bibia no you should always attempt it now when ebia shortcomings and also let me improve it let me go it's like
baba isi ejuma ye nye matama ko yo ana kwatra hwe
bia me ba hanma wo you can't tell me say every blessed day there we no na we ba hanom was our wo ejuma no you keep on improving you keep on improving but so one need at the fofra how will you improve so let's sit down as a people my predetermined na be say tentina wo mutumi nye wo de yentie wo mo abotre yetie wo mo a isi for de number somoye e de be na mo be hia be ma ade no matima ye na ye kama na Ghana ni bia be nya asomdue because all that we are doing is to say be ma e be tanipa life and this for 24 hour economy 24 hour economy what is the end result say the bia obi ho beton wo Ghana meboa MPP say free SHS, all is about Ghana for home. LPG say, you bet child benefit, unemployment benefit. It's all to give hope to the people. So let's take our time and do things. And then to what?
Meda say, Kofi Akpalu and our tenant Carmenko William Samuel Willie, my own say discussing Akosubi Brio, what say? MPP, mo position, money problem, sanity.
You mean you bet you met your colleagues now more, you know, you hang on a be and I met ya a tifo, na met ya me Bema, Duke Furiata, Secretary to Chief of Staff, and also no parliamentary candidate, Fantiaco Assat, and a regional minister, Honorable Henry Cotti, the elephant man. Miniaba, as sema minianum NDC for air cano. Bibia, Utimo say, Debia Mekan say NDC MPP. But most of the time, NDC almost creative problems in the home. Me mount a typical example. There was the last time I almost year registrations. Me do baby a normal registration na NDC agent yet the day and I say almost dino a binum fight take pictures in the na me say okay and the young post me who electoral commission officer and organize Mr. Young post me peg the bia wa me electoral area. The young post ni check figure na wa hanu ni call them ho. I'm a chapter. No, sir. Now, what do you do to solve the problem? No, me catch me agent because I'm then former first vice chairman of the constituency.
Okay.
So I have power over my agent, and I'm say munya botre, and this is always the issue. It's electoral commission me sell yenti omo. It's yen check figure na wa bontino. Ni yen call them ho, ni yen ko check ni yen say Italian and say connection be woman na. Ya abonti ho na 52. Ya call inside na 52. I'm say, well, they now you create a scene in him. What do I say? So, Namani Boha, you create a problem, electoral commission, time and not problem behind there. Anyhow, Nipano, oh, yeah, almost statement, almost say about 60% I to say, Yan November. It means they are convinced a Juman on bit me. So, NDC problem no mu one den
NDC argument they say 60% a 50-50 communicate na ECD abana no cre
but o interview na metie o there o interview another member bi na wo ho
Janet Nabla PNC
o can say 10 no ono ho nipa be 4 pe so it means electoral commission 6 na all can correct ultimately so it means say electoral commission agiatum say ejuma no omo betimi ayeden aye
agenda kura no 100% and 60% because NDC for they support it from November but
almost 2028
this year no and now mumpe and I say in principle no
so I'm saying say you see NDC you call 2020 election electoral commission so by registration NDC for some on me and obi kura say electoral commission to me registration now on your politics biom say nya Adom ha and another station and they also back cry yem pam no on your politics biom na electoral commission on to me nya obi kura say yen say bi oni hwa cry yem free o say electoral commission to me yes say electoral year fence registration but ko he no electoral commission year registration no e ma yeko to aba e ma bibia ye de ensi so no say adwuma no betimi aye nti so if you believe in it na say you are looking at the time frame na nipa na obey adwuma no say papa me na metimi aye den aye adwuma no so I then now man benefit of the doubt na man nye na adwuma because the via obeka say ontimi nye so approve so betimi aye and I've given an example of registration also ontimi nye and what prove wrong oh yeah my ekoto aba so from now up to November, no, a coin woman, we can do any necessary arrangement to make sure, say, you bet me out to about in November. Now, say, you to about you never balance a second one and whatever. No, we have time to do that. Don't forget, say, your election, so I've been handing over. And I said, Nipa no better to cry. I saw some people contact her. Ultimately, and to say, yeah, breaking 8 now. We are saying, your time near some proposition. When you now say, take you over on the 7th of January. So, a valid point I say jiatum and I'm happy so much jiatum so time frame no mo kan eno enyom adwuma enyom that you know enyom no mo be ye to mo jama nipa na obeye sa adwuma no and I believe in say enekra ye publicity adwuma ye see and obi obetimi adwuma with less supervision electoral commission see o supervision now man less supervision it's okay but juma no jaiman on no why employer no so onye juma no ma obetimi aye den aye juma no ma enti man that a free will no all exhibit ni talent or what obetimi aye juma no ma ye nyina yakoma toyem ni yakwa abato ni ato aba na e ba no say bia we go second round so we have time ye wiensu na bia transition no eso ye betimi aye juma ana enough time at transit ashe say 8 years ejuma ben na sanko Dwaso for the next 4 years as MPP government led by Dr. Bawumia, the freedom man, and I said nipa najumu do nipa wa humbrase nipa wa tima IFN Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia no ebetimi aye juma no e de amagana for say na ban ya ye interchanges ni rosa ye ni railway sector it just say booming ye obetimi Dwaso aye side juma na man and next stadium every region any mini stadium ko here Botema stadium ma na do dankwa kofo ado ehianfo danfo ene niam almost sisi ho no kire wo say Nana do dankwa kufado or the man Dr. Bawumia obelidi awini election ni ya Dwaso na astroturf ayebe 22 na ye de call 150 no ye be Dwaso ebie ganemu na Rose ayeye from Tema to Pom friends to Dohonya sa Rose ni ye betimi aye ni ya bia kosomo de no so na me na palo ye ko ni kroma traffic tier from Afariwa friends Atama roundabout to Afariwa honum ni ye biem na ekwandim ni yeko na railway sector no mi say no mi renti dan wakrabio na makota mi krom odumase krobo pon ho a station no ben mi na chese mafaka wo ho na train na di me ba kra na mabaye adwuma mi wi a osan di mi ko na mi so menti mi atra mi busian fo ho na ye di nkomo eno na ye hwe se na do dan kwakufo ado government no owi a na Dr. Bawumia take over sa niam no na ba be ya magana fo na Ghana fo ho atom na free SHS by then so na graduate na be doso na bebre na Ghana economy yen jama electoral commission almost on betimi aye adwuma no o employ obi a give him the free will support niama labor law no kire se man niama obetimi dey den idea aye adwuma no na jai no nye adwuma no ma otumase nti yen ja electoral commission almost see adwuma no o betimi aye yen mom that free will no nye o adwuma no ma the results no na fe 20 November no yetimi akoto aba na Dr. Bawumia winning na Ghana akonenim medase William Sangmo na ateneka no na Mpensenpensenmu synthesis tank ye strong ye tough and awake mineral water share table yiso a awake nko also one for life na yenko my second topic corruption perception index
no ma bia sana
enti me do time ne ma wa betuma yi kakra dia ye sanse bre no eko enti corruption perception index wo hwe ba bia Ghana Integrity Initiative de omodi aba no oman no edena still na no yeda 43 enti for 4 consecutive years 2020 2020 21 2022 2023 yen course yen so yente ema form Omampani Akufuado ebefano in 2016 na Ghana eda 43 points from 2017 no esote eba 40 2018 eko 41 2020 ena chese 2019 41 na afedie eko drew 43 enko biem kra aka honum na nyina no eye adwuma wo hwe the justice system ne the report on the basadia public officials or engage in corruption was a emrane ni omudi no na nyina no echesa say system ni weak e wo hono kakra edien adru ha sei me sha so Richard.
Yes, so before me can no man personally asemina ma tie for tie because it's very important and anything I came here to represent my political party.
Okay.
Now I want to put it on record say the NDC as a political party we started this particular discussion from the beginning of bringing the election back to November. But the question I say, the legislative instrument, that's the LI, in the parliamentary elections, will not be able to feature. The self-considered instrument there, it has made provision for the president to be elected with that duration of period. So we are saying, say, one instances be a mammy, be a Felix Abesin there. And the name Boom. Now come 2028, then we'll be able to do a test run on all these things. Young guys, go for politics, MP before him. Even in elections, they do their own mock elections and see the capacity of it and the chairman say elections is a very crucial election. Young and the someone to say NDC4C, maybe you must take a critical look at this and come on board I will call an MPP and a PPP, LPG, or whatever to come on board and support the idea that the NDC battle.
Okay.
Kenya would try and pray because at the end of the day, no, Dr. Barnaba, what intention do you have? The intention is that the MPP has an intention of conniving with electoral commission to do a dubious. But I can assure every Ghanaian. I can assure every Ghanaian that so far as the NDC party is concerned, so far as President John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, the flag bearer and the leader of our party, and the director of elections, the former communication minister is concerned, every Ghanaian vote will be counted in this country. So if anybody will have any intention to count it out, corruption and perception index. Corruption and perception index.
Richard, that's okay. Good. So say we need only constitutional instrument for presidential.
No, we need airline. It's an airline.
For legislative instrument.
For the parliament.
No, I'm talking about parliament. I'm talking about presidential.
Don't the CI favorite.
So if we need only CI for presidential, then they're easy for Kromo Mosa Hede. So no, we need because all that we're talking about.
The runoff on
it's about presidential. We need easy for no. Easy for them. They shouldn't worry too much.
The problem in itself, Kofi.
Yeah, started for them. 1992. 1992.
They is separate. That is it. I want to come in.
MP4 and parliament, you know. Entinema, you become boom, you trouble boom. If we want to revert it. Nayama November for presidential. Yeah, 2 years. Never to parliamentary.
But some say comes at a cost.
Cost. Cost say.
Issue you better know
for the CI.
Richard
is certified.
Thank you, but corruption perception index.
Corruption perception index 43. And we monitor keenly and the special prosecutor on that's on calling for corruption court. So that we can do a daily trial on issues of corruption, so that it may fast track the corruption system in the country.
Okay.
I agree. Say, the major problem is about corruption. Being in every sector of economy, and to share, I think Afrobarometer for Omubano. They didn't just specify, they pick sectors by sectors, government offices by government offices, and we are run down on it. But you see, the critical thing we should look at is that the report now look at the corruption perception index. It is all boiled down to 3 sectors that is major dangerous. And these are major sectors that keep our morality, that keep our economy running. Number one, you talk about presidency. The South presidency has been jammed in corruption for the past 4 years under this government. It is so embarrassing and it's so scary. Members of parliament, so allegedly, I think so. Members of parliament, Ghana Police Service, the judicial system, and some other sectors are even somewhere 16% of the people in this country are saying that. So if you are even going to ministries and agencies for government documents that are supposed to be free, they must pay money to get it. So you see, this kind of corruption. It is a major problem essentially. So, for corruption, it's a big canker. It's a very big canker. But it's unfortunate, say, the previous government, the successful government, who were able to fight corruption, like President John Dramani Mahama, under him. One of that corruption and corruption-related cases now, Eba under his office, and the fight he fought on it. You saw that the index route was down. Then you know him say, yeah, we can eradicate the canker automatically. Human beings. But Osha and Roman John Dramani Mahama, all the sectors are cannot because we have put a proper measure for them. It's another thing. But there's one thing we also have to know: what ignites the corruption? Media person, you will never and ever go and take bribe. It will be very. I'm not saying that when you make the system very flexible for every individual to survive, they will not go and corrupt. That is what I see it to be. Yesterday night I was having a discussion with a gentleman. We were walking and then make us say, at the end of the month, they almost 600 Ghana cedi.
Okay.
When we did the calculation of the 600 Ghana cedi per hour, it is just about 70 pesos or 80 pesos almost per hour. And within the day, the scan on before the city is about 10 Ghana cedi. Now, no 10 Ghana cedi now on your honor. The transportation, I says, increasing the transportation. or hospital in there, or my increase hospital bills. There's no standard of living. It is more than what it earns. So is this person a magician? That is why when you have a government who will put measures in place, a government who will invest in the youth, that will be able to survive. See, I have always said that.
Okay.
It is time we look at the major sector of agriculture, and that is what President John Dramani Mahama is looking at. When we industrialize agriculture, now a basic food, now when 24-hour economy, transportation is lesser, fuel prices are lesser. Well, rent is lesser. The bill will build a housing deficit and put all these structures in place. They may come a chrome there, but I'm told that they are going to increase transportation. All those things are lesser. Corruption will also come down a little bit.
Okay.
But at the presidency and government officials who are involved, I want to urge them, say, under this government, I said too much. I'm not saying previous governments have not, from Kwame Nkrumah, we've saw a lot of convictions, we saw a lot of trials that happen in corruption. So when Kisia Jami also called for a corruption court, you see, because in cases of corruption and corruption-related cases, the trial is sometimes too long. So it doesn't motivate people not to go into it. So when you get just such courts and fast-track trials and make sure perpetrators are found culpable, I think the corruption level also reduced. But I can assure you, President John Dramani Mahama said corruption will be very unattractive under his government because he has done it before. Remember all the trials the people
and he will do it again. Thank you. Richard and I was saying Kadona, Mamenko William Willie. So we share the former president John Dramani Mahama ne performance it is appearance on the worst performance about corruption perception index and the year with government as a more highest monya because the former president in 2014 it me raise banu could do 47 in 2015 or 48 yen share all free so no the 43 any free so 43 honso na for 4 years mojina muntu me nkosoro a chese hwe emeka ho the concerns me the kind boy back so ye justice system kamia ye say weak no edan chenso so a eba no accountable public officials wo so mubu eto manfo na eno so eni ho na corruption na edihini wo Ghana ni nyina ekeka ho bi enti the former president worst performance mo highest edi na oka William
yo miniaba me dase but ne o kan say the worst performance na the highest no ono so ne time no and let me know kan say ye ni ma omo wo jail no ni crofo da bia when we were in power no omo so corrupt ye say omo ba mo ba chi atom omo ba hwe yen ba they are corrupt ye ba so ebinum wo prison ebinum kra obi kra de oyare ma ahemfo sa akopa ache okra ansa na ye den ye man ni pardon enti records no e wo ho say anytime bia ye free aban mu a o kasa o sam odin no o kasa me odin enti MPA for no yamu na mo start here enti MPA for na mo come prison yamu na mo start here no na start here na o kasa me edin wa ha and I'm saying the record shows say the record shows say MPP say ye wa aban mu a NDC can say ye corrupt omo ban so omo timi nti obia ye kasa omo ye corrupt a ye ban so a ye make sure say sem na ye kan no e yampa ye chiomotum ye nima ye obinu ma President Kufota amuko prison me can say records also shows clearly say Nana do Dankwa Akufo-Addo aban ba nso NDC for amu ye corrupt na ebi wo prison ebi kra na yare abon mu ma ahemfo no so mo ko pacho ansa ye mom pade nti no de enye oni any moral rights of abe cancer achem ha na me American say now o can say ye nya ho adwuma no I agree with you say corruption there say ye nya ye fight but ya dwen no nyina akosi politicians so and that is our problem. But one na politician wa woti ha ene no na aban president bi ba na say million by me hwe ni questions obisa na adwen mu do nti ma me no opportunity ye ma opportunity no na say also kwakoye bi so enye politician na nya say obi no free heaven by you but ye num nyina na ye de your contribution na kwere sa ne ma no and even in the private sector no ye ni mebi no ma momo anu ye ti da bia say mo crofo no bi gra ya sanem say e bi obi nko sign contract bi mra na okoya or da fa or da any ope ultimately ti da bia e o media houses near other places. So me, I am saying, say, Sa corruption is a mindset. We need to reorient ourselves. Say, let's make sure say whatever we are doing it for this country. Say a mommy opportunity be say me severe. It is not about me. It's about say nyama me kwa ye na sector yedi me kwa tono emu be de expand na me nua bi nso anya adwuma no bia yeden aye. But akwa say enne no ya adwene nyina say when given the opportunity no say me enrich me ho. What man say me nya me sika wie na Adom FM egu kra for obi ho. And that mindset, no, and yes, ye my dream master say, even in your own small way, no, let's do the right thing. Say, onto the basket, no, a moya a government a person, and not na. Minya apalu enemy yet meet me back near your proposal and they come by say your person be a company, your person will say it's a buying so ya say not buy the a be the maye. But the yes, Nasikano individuals no sikasi or mine now or mine no end to me calling him. And no na mefo said, yen discuss issues dispassionately, near Kokasel and NDC and answer MPP. And that is a friend say anger na minion free bar me for say
but really upon measures say ban dia go akwa so was set up the special prosecutor office and dia ka ho nyina no still nano na say point into me enko so ma dodo no nyantia se ban no fight corruption and as ban we so corruption sem no etiko for ma ye hu akuntabuo ye hu say justice system aban public officials a wo mutumi emma judgment a be ka say ye deterrent to others no would you say are you getting it right? And at the morning in an so, and then I can say, my uncle her president, and my uncle her obi by any now can judicial system, no, so a bois, Odman say, and when almost so Bibisana, your bono pill near ye feel, so now many up look and say sometimes issues need to be what a dorsal dono, a chedo dono, Nina account, and I can say, another mass center and can say, this a yen that reorientation, say, Adibi e kuntiaye. Inti then na ye collectively now ye make sure say ye fight is hard no because president with the structures right there but when more manage structures a bit more you cannot government cannot say judicial service go and take this decision and you say almost someone say because of their laws guide you into almost someone say okay asem na when they buy the asem born to say na buy investor be bet me motivating no say me fancy ka kese be mrat say Sento oil for the almost $2 billion abeshe economy ultimately and no and the man the investor that confidence. So I am saying say politicians but every sector wherever you find yourself let's begin to do the right thing. In our society their interest is to make sure say you will mentor people, we will make sure say nipa beye ne fata yes no ye wo sebi yes no ye wo villages no ahemfo no timi fra youth na to yefo say yes and I'm saying say until ye nyina nya sa adwensa kira no ka say okay baby a me wo bia no judicial service o me na me lawyer nso a say obi ya bibi boni a ema me nkofa kwan bi so pochi holes into the laws na metimi aden e dey yi na efim okay what do man say because ne nyina ka ho na ye den ema that results na we are looking for no nti mesre say ye nyina ye hwe ho ne ndi nokre baby a ye wo bia no ye ndi nokre ma ye ho na ye nyina friends en Ghana e be konanim me da say Kofi ye hwe corruption perception index na for 4 years MPP egusukita 43 points no no addition, no subtraction. Oshabano efforts are yes, so debate to corruption. I say, enough. And in your view, who saying,
yo, Muniaba, I'm say, wouldn't I hear me? Okay.
But I've been up for to wait me.
Minia Richard. Or say your mom managing home for it's Mr. Share some measure Ganechi. To Ganechi, almost a million Kaya.
But I will not
you have not
Muhammad taste, so when you are crowd,
we are flag banner.
Friday na your birthday no.
Me ba try Friday my birthday.
Richard.
Friday
your birthday. Afia.
Abana ko aheni. Oh, nyabotre. Asa na mema mo ma me tough time pa. Munya madu obi a mic mpacho. David Richard nyabotre. Richard nyabotre.
Abana birthday Friday we are na the best birthday obinyano. You say ABC ni babumuda. Sure. No, former president. 24-hour economy president.
Production. I said I product me about turn there on no kind no. You are producing again.
Okay, Kofi, me pato crossing perception mamintio. Kofi, online them. Kofi, kasa, mitio.
Na corruption na ye kanu. Em say ye Ghana for no ye nchidan tiase. Say you 43 now, we will always be 43. Because Italy 47. Your countries be on more. They always fall below 12, 13 near the day. Why? Because of instability in their countries. Maybe say Libya, maybe say Republic of Congo, Democratic Republic of Congo, Nigeria. Many countries, you know, they will definitely have that low marks, you know. But Ghana, we say you're stabilizing. But you're Ntiase, you're near Kasano, you're Ntiase.
Say.
No, maybe some Opa, South Sudan, money that they don't because of instability. Ghana, we've been able to say the economy and the politics, you know, stabilize. Democracy is thriving. So that makes you know. And then my carbon make us say when we are corrupt near that, you know. And yes, we could be can go on and I can say perception. Also, why democracy is not thriving, you know, will be at me a year open. But how much would they say checks and balances? Where say easy person will be here, and this was there be Montom was and before some years say LPG for some come here.
Now the 43 no say
it's good.
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 Obi di quadru 48.
Those I'm missing in a you be net on oxygen amount. Because it be at that time, you know, there was no tension in the country. What I say, this time there's tension in the country. Because of people say Obabemu, so saying critics perception, you know. It's in the perception they say Obi Yasika wa him. Now Eka Kronoa, I a bon Abemua. Madam, Ghana had a Obumokrono. Me Martina Europe, Martina America. Krono mo bon hormono. I had a bimbo bisa. So what did the machine say?
Okay.
It you know, my I say my ninja. I say they say you better pretty black to the world, you know. MY we MPP new NDC new no only here. The idea here and say she say be now dey ba e be boa magana for die. It's not about this corruption perception here that you know. I'm not saying so could be sika scared be your coin scared be your hospital but I'm saying that you know the attention too much.
Okay.
You focus on a depend you be a bit to improve the lives of the people. We share in 1979 bana you decided to see you no go sit down make them cheaters every day. Wallahi satam nim sani awo 1979 awo sani awo satam na me 9 years. We say
1979.
We no go 1979. Almost we no go sit down make them cheaters every day. Wallahi. So they shit trim. Until as we be our position no be so bad by mo. Na dream you say oh the wa by mo obokro no. But ntisa Ghana hanum nye easy say obokro no fita asa.
Na ntisa senke omo ba no mo ko position omo accuse di ono wo mu say obokro no ana.
Uche.
Metiopa.
Mseminia bakuno kasim we say tama na omo opposition no omo ye ise we mu de omo wiaye but omo baaye no omo timinchi obi a sorry me cheno we must say the nyina perception hwe yesusu ano 1979 NDC for PNDC okaya na PDC omobaye no that na en me kan na PDC omba AFRC ombaye no ombache school business omba be to muram
amo ye den
omo so mu wie school ho
no mu wie na so na no mo ka so mu wie
me dem me so bi wie
na sesata na so ntina wo mu ai ti se ne eyi adwadifo na obi a wone bo a wode je
ayi watai keke minu abna se sia wa se sia wo obi yi but wo kura wunim wo ne ko so bone bia wo
eno ho
hwe me mame de na chi de odi ma de mame de na chi e fe na ntia ku agiman o fon to ma free takrade is some brother back kumasi or the fat train o fa ni ma be duru ya soja fo se ya be ku ya agima me ni ma ya bolu don komi ya ma na nso ha o na ya sa chi mame ni na ko police post KGT police post ni akọ mame na chi ama na chi na papai me papa o me na orane biaba e wa Ashtown for the club di Ashtown udu Ashtown was a whole lot obi anim no ensana woton ye say ensana woton no ne bo na den sene de be ya be say sansan no ya bo na abechi na akọ ba tro ninya because obi hu obi ahi o ta se eti so wo hwe sane ma we nyina ene ye e ka obi kona kia yeku na kiyeku na ne abechichi MPP fo mpanifo no mudi animu no nyina na yakọbo mo adwene a it's also a corruption perception perception o nyese bia wo hu ade no na adwene o de susu obi enu obokro no bia wo krom ha wo na ahokyere na aba na yenamu no mini aba yakọ Afcon na sia mini my wife na ma so no aduane okoto tomatoes no to no nimne bo 10,800 CFA wele ba hana ma ha tomatoes e shemu 8 wele ba kuruma ma no bo and I'm 300 cedis almost 220 cedis Cote d'Ivoire ya fuwa na yibu no won say hare complain ba say fuwa boy den ba ku Cote d'Ivoire ha no ya 17 cedis 50 pesos but a ton 12 cedis e wa ha
okay
o Ghana hanoma you not see the nekopon aye wadoma uwom do baby ana kanebi na wo and baby I jump over bedru no ase ahokyere na aba no we are far better
mate
we are far better than so many places etima obi me se me kwa abrochi de bia ene ma kane na ko shop a obi anwa obato no bia $1 ana bia €1 no 1 liter because we are beyond €1 and now quite €7 and it easy oh baby prepare but Ghana hano mono nyama ni bona kosro but still you can at least manage certain things.
Okay.
I'm not saying say I want to Ghana, but what I'm trying to say is yeah, we are far better than so many places.
Me that say Kofi.
Obi me dada na perception na corruption one wo bo anfi omo. Obi no be so say ya man no.
Me that say Richard ebre ya so understand or 4 minutes. Until 4
man chechim. Sa you know ba say Muhammad
I saw look at I was talking about media something. That's what I'm when you agree with it. Okay, here we are now. If the former president
we are not
no, if no, you see, no. COVID, you are a flag bearer of a political party. No, okay. I am saying, sir, the former president. The former president is appreciating your hard work.
That's the problem.
And who show your flag bearer? And they president, you go around the country and you see somebody disseminating information to the public, and you can't even appreciate the effort. Now, appreciate say what you can do is to gain from a man. And man has to hear the flag bearer and so on.
ma September.
What I say, Mammy and came me Facebook messages here. Yeah, my mama, ya wrap it up. Never say, and the Jumano Mama, I had pa. Okay, Doris, so sister Bana, Bomadiana, wish Mrs. Vida Afaje. Happy birthday, Mame Mate. Na we kofi bedi DGH. Was say NDC the decision be a fee si honum number boy to go back say papa. Enti be ma obi a emfi omo de sa. Was so share live if you be kala pass. And na kojo oto say NDC any de bia propaganda na no a eno my rom ho omo no kojo sorry. Was say ba me all the way. And Nana Asidu was say Jin Mensa and Bossman Asari isi no woman relax a cry na when ya brafina woman beka some best sa that romo two of them na the one ye ne dear and no na Pasco Coffee the obisa ne dear Mpensenpensenmu oi na Tete Isaac was MPP man Tete wa den one troshi anka home and na tre diabo ampofo was a correct TV shed live free Germany was the MPP the best party Ghana for a war and was it there I mean you say Jaya Numujano na NDC initiate them all mine bium. Oh, okay. And Henry Hafiz was the MPP more corrupt at chain NDC. Na Mirabel Humble and Nam was the mana or Kasama MPP no was no cray really was it okay in our was it Kojom Nekosha said ya ejomutie was in your man ya cry intina adentina ya moba monkano cray Emma Ghana phone who said ya and yoma etia wa maimu mama wish me happy birthday in advance ning in army damase nyame enshamopa I can't 9 minutes 2 minutes it's a time to say.
I was a coffee a very good submission about say a maximum for who told moi. I think I'm also make the same assessment where I say the major problem is the basic the only muscle of physiological needs. There's a hierarchy of life. And they say a maximum for no it's me putting measures and structures in place. I'm a who told moi. All this index and the corruption we are talking about no. I should be from. And then Mpensenpensenmu John Dramani Mama say he's focusing on 4 thematic areas. What into the 24-hour economy in the bar, it will create more job for the youth and not only the production, production, it's not only the production.
Okay.
All the government agencies, MMDCs, are going to buy locally manufactured product that produced by the 24-hour economy in the private sector. NOC, also be as a former president.
30 seconds.
Also be baby. Mpensenpensenmu or moving Minister of Agric to Minister of Agric and Agribusiness. And it's going to be the industrialization of agriculture and can start to say share put things in place. So that agriculture can be industrialized, then agribusiness can boost Neko. Into a year so he's building 6 new universities in this country.
Okay.
And it's going to be science and vocational. It's going to be vocational based universities. Technical and vocational education is one of the best in the here. And then don't forget, Mpensenpensenmu is also talking about health. He's building a new regional hospitals. So all policies need a big push. So all completed projects in e-block.
Thank you, Richie.
Mpensenpensenmu is going to complete all those things. And I can assure you, my good sister, sir, under Mpensenpensenmu, the leadership by January 7, 2025, the Ghana economy will speed up because we are going to use only 16 ministers to run this economy. And make sure that Ghana works again.
Richard, thank you. Really, all last words.
Yes, quite of better now on him 24-hour economy now or can now say and Obama MFDCs Asha local in Yamanamano. I buy see then your back near regulating import mpono or say Darby. Oh, how? You say Darby, and this is said Darby. So, how are you going to consume the locally manufactured product? You know, because I rice now. Can you regulate your nanka import? No, you reduce nanka you consume local. Also, Darby. And we are talking about 24-hour economy. And I'm saying, 24-hour economy. And yes, private sector no you produce kakao. The producer you must look for the demand. And even market behavior has been changed.
Richard,
when you come to manufacturing and no no. Me failed. No. I'm saying in private sector you don't just produce. We look for demand first because at the end of the day, 24-hour service now. You are coming with 4 shift. 4 shift. You are looking at inconvenience allowance to come into your bill basket now. Increase your inconvenience allowance. No, I'm a shift allowance. Now everyone say it means that you are going to run 4 shift. It is a production one team. Now you are going to do it by 4 team. Now product producer. What they call him when the demand is not there. Go and check the factories. Producer. We don't produce just like that. We look at sustainability of that job. You look for sustainability.
About this 24-hour economy. In fact, 24-hour economy, it's a non-starter.
Okay.
It's a total hawk.
You have lived in Europe.
I didn't hear.
You have lived in Europe.
Obi ka just about 24-hour economy of Ghana Hanoma. Okosu and oh, you run 24-hour economy.
That's essential economy.
Practical example.
Say you were shops with baby honum, but a ball 5 no, or not 2. But shops bear means and night in moon and watch ebby. Don't be no. The idea ton honum a son, and I say a diane, and I say a casino, and I say a casino.
Yeah.
Ana yenya man so monam street ni so eso ye omadwuma no so ewo ho your shops be all ma your shops no matter what they will not open.
Okay.
Because Sanya Mano demand ni ho anajo no
me da say
pacho cha say oba Adom Hanoma say fie we
yeah 24 hours
you might not understand because we say
producer
Adom 4 year adwuma Asempa 4 year adwuma Joy 4 year adwuma
Joy Prime
year adwuma 24/7 omumpon so as now come other places you will demand for certain products and services at particular time.
Me that say
it is okay so be 24-hour economy. Me dem be say moon back on say dey na babe. Okay, say about be my passport office.
Me that say pa me braso every na so written time so me da mu nyina say ene e bra mu
bisa farmer go am product a go am person me say no on nurse no go bisa on product a yen ko am di ko I friends isiru ja akosa no